Hello, it's me with an update. I probably look like crap right now. My eyes are probably raccoony because I've been staying up all night for the past week doing nothing but learning French. Parlez-vous français? It's not easy, trust me. It's not something you want to do in your spare time. I made that mistake and now I'm committed. But anyway, I'm going to talk about my Bridge series, my Xbox Live account, and I'm going to be showing you a profile of my Psychic deck. First, my abridged series. I was working on an abridged series a while ago from the anime Tensho Tenji. For those of you who don't know what an abridged series is, it's a cartoon series that somebody shortens down with editing and voices over to make it more comedic or something. I was doing Tensho Tenji and I lost the first 2 episodes, so I had to redo that. Then I realized my voice acting doesn't really go as far as doing all the women voice actors. I have one generic women voice, and that's pretty much this. But I'm trying to find a new series or something. I wanted to do Law and Order Special Victims Unit, but the controversy, NBC will flag my account so fast. There's just no way. But my any suggestions for an anime that hasn't already been done? Because my voice acting range for males goes as far as demonic to normal to shady, nerdy, anything. I can do a lot of male voices. Just women voices are just not something I can do very well. My Xbox Live account, usually I'd have editing equipment such as Adobe, Audacity, and to whatever. This is why I can't do my Bridge series right now. But I'd have Adobe to say my name, my Xbox Live account name, right across the screen. It's Saucer Sword. I'll probably use the YouTube captions to spell that out for you. If it doesn't work, then you're just going to have to guess. And I play with a lot of people on Halo Reach. I play Left 4 Dead 2. Anybody who isn't a complete asshole. I mean, I can be a complete asshole online, but it's the people who deserve it. But if you're a complete asshole to the people that don't deserve it, like children, like women, or anybody else, then don't even bother trying to add me. I've had a couple ads like that before, and it just doesn't work out well with me. So remember, Saucer Sword. Also, Yu-Gi-Oh! Wise, there's a pre-release, a sneak peek for the Star Strike Blast on the same day that there's a Washington regional. The only reason I would actually go to a regional is to get my nationals invite, and otherwise I wouldn't even bother. I judged the Oregon regionals, and Washington's pretty much the only place I can get an invite, but I also want to go to the Star Strike Blast pre-release, so I'll have to probably flip a coin for it. Not very much I'm looking forward to in that set, to be honest. Like Glow Up Bulb, and that's it. Maybe some of the Blackwing stuff. Oh well. Also, I'm a little bored, so I have a favorite card. Everybody knows it's Gore's, but no one really knows my second favorite card. If somebody can guess my second favorite card, I'm going to give them something very nicely. Try to be in the Oregon area, that way I can give you, don't have to ship too hard. But I will give a very nice prize. I was going to give an ultimate card for Black Feathers away, but I kind of want to keep that for someone. And might give away a Magic deck. If you guys play Magic, I play Magic. I love Magic personally. I hate the people who play it. But I have a Magic deck that just cycled out. If people still play the extended stuff, I want to give that away. But all you got to do is guess my second favorite card, and I'll give you a hint. It's an ultra rare, probably in all rarities. It's also secret. That's all I can really give a hint to. Anyway, I think that's all I got to talk about. I can't really think of anything else because I'm a retard. But I'll get to my Psychic deck right about now. Voila. Mon chéri, this is my Psychic deck. It's kind of like a base version, but it's not really updated for the format. Actually, it's updated for the format, but it just doesn't go against this format's kind of decks. It loses pretty bad to Blackwing sometimes, but I will tell you the list anyway. Anyway, my trap lineup is simple. Dub Bottomless, a Trap Stun, Mind Crush, Solemn Judgment, Torrential Tribute, and Mere Force. This is a speed version, so I try not to use too much protection. I mean, with Heavy Storm gone, I would take advantage of it. No Solemn Warnings, I'll get to that soon. This is Psychic deck. Some of you have already probably figured out why I don't run the mornings. Anyway, I got Reborn, Monster Reborn, Darkhold, Dub MST, Dub Instant Fusion. I keep Instant Fusion because it's I run like 8 tuners in my deck, and this one will bring out whatever, and easy Synchro. Triple Psychokinesis, Triple Miracle Synchro Fusion. If you guys don't know why I would run that, then I'll get back to that in a minute. Emergency Teleport, Mind Crush. And those are my spell lineup, blah blah blah. Anyway, monster lineup. My non-psychic monsters are Marshmallow, Gores, and Spirit Reaper. I mean, I'd say speed version, but sometimes you just gotta protect yourself without so many traps. Trip Psychic Snails, Trip Mind Protector. Mind Protector is really good against GBs, trust me. They don't draw first turn Test Tagger or whatever. Trip Krebins, Trip Psycho Commander, Double Destructitron. They're very good since Heavy Storm's gone. You can do back rows. Weaknesses, Bottomless Trap Hole, Book of Moon. And Psychic Jumper for its effect, one, and a Mind Master. Mind Master is the key to this deck. Makes everything fun. Opening up Teleport, opening up Mind Master, just really ridiculous. Okay, so the Psychic deck doesn't base around a lot of Psychic support, just the monsters and Miracle Synchro Fusion. Miracle Synchro Fusion brings out this guy. It's kind of like Miracle Fusion, only for monsters with Synchro Monster in their material. And you need a Psychic Monster and a Psychic Synchro Monster to do it, and Miracle Synchro Fusion will bring it out. It's a 2900 monster that can't be destroyed by card effects. So its weaknesses are Dimensional Prison, Book of Moon. It tramples, and it gains life when it kills something. But I have a side deck for that. Really decent side deck, but I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, my extra deck. Thought Ruler Archfiend, or Mental Sphere Demon for some of you nerds. Psychic Life Transfer, an android, a Psychic Nightmare, very nice to have. Draconite Quest, I can easily, people are like, why Draconite Quest, how do you get that out? Because as for Instant Fusion, I use Flame Swordsman, a warrior type, and there's no Stardust in here right now, but it's probably because I have one Stardust. But if you want to go for like Stardust Dragon with Instant Fusion instead of a Psychic Monster, then there's a likely chance you might be able to summon this guy using Miracle Synchro Fusion. I use a Brio, an Herb Element Cataster, and a Cherubin and Flame Swordsman. There are 3 cards missing from this. There's a Stardust, Black Rose, and Black Rose is also a good card to do with Miracle Synchro Fusion into this random guy. And Go-Yo Guardian, but I only have 1 copy in other decks and blah blah blah, that garbage. Let's see my sideboard. Oh, we're just getting exciting, aren't we? Scapegoats, Trap Dust Shoot, Triple Shrink, Double Decree. I need a 3rd. I ran this last format, so I only had 2. A Starlight Road for Black Wings. Hedgeguard. If none of you know what this does, it keeps your monster from being destroyed by battle in a damage step. So if they Book of Moon your giant guy over here that I showed you earlier and try to run it over or use Collude or use Honest or whatever, then you can protect him for that turn. I mean, against bigger solutions like Gothams, you're pretty much screwed unless you draw a Mirror Force anyway, so that thing's going to run the crap out of you. Double Dust, Double Crow, and a Return from Different Dimension. I mean, a lot of stuff removes. I mean, you really can't blame yourself. And this is a good side deck card. But anyway, the deck is basically good against GBs, sometimes Sabers. I mean, I've had people Book of Moon my Psychic Commander and try to attack over it with Full Helm Knight, but then I just pay 500 to neutralize the attack, and that surprises a couple people. And it makes it all fun. Anyway, there are a lot of different builds you can make with this deck. Like, there's light monsters and dark monsters you can put in Chaos Sorcerers. I tried that out. I didn't like it personally, but if that's your deal, then go ahead and go give it a shot. People use more psychic support, such as Mind Over Matter and all that other garbage. There's a lot of builds you can do with this. I just use the Miracle Synchro Fusion build, the fast version. I try to easily get a first turn Psychic Commando, Instant Fusion into Thought Ruler, and then have a live Miracle Synchro Fusion. It's really difficult to get over a 2900 monster that can't be destroyed without a Dimensional Prison or a Book of Moon or like an Honest or a Collude or whatever, but there's also a side deck for the battle weaknesses. If you go against deep prisons, then the only defense will be this Trapstone or Solemn Judgment, and you really don't want your crap to be removed. Monster Reborn really helps it. Dark Hole. I want to put a Scrap Dragon in here because Scrap Dragon can use its effect to target this guy, and he won't be destroyed, but you'll still kill your opponent's monster. I mean, it's situational, but sometimes it works out. Sometimes I get a Thought Ruler and this guy out at the same time, so it's a possibility. Another change I might make might be the Psychic Snails. I might replace them. There's a Psychic monster that starts at 1500 and can remove other Psychic monsters to boost its attack twice a turn to 2500 that turn, then 3500. I mean, I would use it at 1, but I don't currently have one. I'll get one later. But any suggestions for this Psychic deck? I know most of you aren't Psychic experts. I build this deck for fun and to piss people off who I beat at my locals. I probably wouldn't use it in a regional, but maybe if I tuned it up a bit. But that's what I got for this 40 card deck, 15 card extra deck from the ones I mentioned, 12 cards right here, the Black Rose and everything. Anyway, that's all I got, and I will catch you on the flip side, Holmes.